all the moments happening, the event chanting, the long, and quiet, everything that's happening around you at this moment. Just observe. Every single thing that's happening around you at this moment in time. If a thought arises, do not create a thought. Do not sustain a thought. Do not destroy any thoughts. Just see, observe, be observed. Witness.
Bring attention to the one who's watching your breath. There is a part of you which knows I am breathing. And there is a deeper part that knows I am aware that I am breathing. Observe that observer. Who's watching? Be watched. Do not analyze. Do not name. Just be the witness.
If any thought comes, observe very well. And observe who observed you. Go deep, layer by layer. Who's that person who gave meaning to this space? From where does all these thoughts come from? Just witness everything that's happening around you right now. Witness the witness. Observe and observe.
Nithyanandam, Kailasa welcomes you all to the Nityotsava celebrations. Puja is where we mirror our brains with the powerful neurological activity of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, who is the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva. Here, in this auspicious moment of space time, through this puja, we will access the higher vertical time zones. Let us now offer our heartfelt gratitude and devotion to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and all his deities in Kailasas around the world.
ॐ सहस्रदलपङ्कजे सकलशीतरश्मिप्रभं वराभयकराम्बुजं विमलगन्धपुष्पाम्बरं प्रसन्नवदने क्षणं सकलदेवतारूपिणं स्मरेत् शिरसि हंसकं तदभिधानपूर्वं कुर्वन् अथ धूपः ॐ धूरसि धूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वदयोस्मान् धूर्वदितं धूर्वयं वयं धूर्वामस्त्वं देवानामसि संस्थितमं वप्रतमं ज्येष्ठतमं मन्यतमं देवहूतममृतमसि हविर्दानं त्रिगुंहस्वमाह्वाः मित्रस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्ष्येर्मा संविक्ता मा त्वाहिगं शिशुं श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः धूपमाग्रापयामि अथ दीपः ॐ उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदो भग्निं निरृतिं मम पशुभृत्यमख्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानोहिकं श्रीर्जातवेदो रामश्वं पुरुषं जगत् अभिद्रदग्नागहि श्रिया मा परिपादया श्रीसर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः दीपं सन्दर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यम् ॐ मधुवातारतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीन सन्तोषधीः मधुरक्तमुदोषधि मधुमत्पाति मधुम्रजः मधुद्योरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुभागं अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु 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 श्रीसर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि नीराजनम् ॐ साङ्ग्रहण्येश्चायतते इमां जनतागुं सङ्ग्रहाणीति द्वादशारत्नीरजना भवति द्वादशमासाः संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुद्धे मौञ्जी भवति चित्रं वा एतत्कर्म कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलम् ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलम् कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्रे नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् हरि ओम् तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्।
as the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva, Vikshadhanamurti, Shardulaharamurti, Gajasamharamurti, Bhujangalalitamurti, Mahakalavairavamurti, and Mahakali. I bless you all with Paramatma. All the Paramashiva Sena participants in Kailasa Tiruvannamalai, Kailasa Guinea-Bissau, Chit Sabha members, Rajya Sabha members, Kailasavasi, and all the e-citizens, viewers, visitors who are joining with us through the internet and internet. I welcome each and every one of you with my love and blessing. All those sitting with me right now in quantum entanglement, I guarantee you all quantum enlightenment and quantum manifestation right through this satsang. Listen carefully. Today, I initiate all the PSS participants into perpetual completion, completion with root pattern, and initiating into Paramashivanandam. All pain, suffering, fears becomes redundant. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. All the manifestations of the 12 Kalis, manifesting, absorbing, metabolizing, recreating your experience, and all of those are happening in you right now, simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically. Listen. In the last satsang, few days before, I revealed some of the most important truths about time and the 12 manifestations of Kali. Every experience of your past, if you delete and rewrite, deleted and rewritten, is like cooking the karma into tasty dish and giving, so it is easily digested and metabolized. Listen. Every experience deleted and rewritten is like cooking the karma into tasty dish and giving, so it is easily digested and metabolized. I am repeating. When the chain fits, neck is forgotten. When the belt fits, belly is forgotten. When the shoe fits, leg is forgotten. When the crown fits, head is forgotten. If your past experiences are digested, it is forgotten. Anything repeatedly remembered by you is undigested experience. It is karma. If you delete and rewrite as you want it should have happened, the first thing will happen is it will be digested and forgotten once and for all. It will not come back again and again in you and attack you from inside. Digesting your past karma through deleting and rewriting is the important step you need to do for any great manifestation. Anugraha happens only when you pull yourself out of delusion. All your memory about your past is delusion. When I say all, capital letter ALL, all your memories, especially emotionally charged, strong, self-repetitive memories, the memories which can come up on their own and get fully replayed inside you before you become alert or aware of the pure I am in you. All those bunch of memories is delusion. So, if you delete and rewrite them, they will become like a cooked food, tasty and simply digested by your own presence. I am going to repeat the gist of what I revealed in the past satsang for all of you. Listen. Time is Kali. Eating your experiences into liberation. Every experience fully metabolized becomes Shakti. Listen. Every experience fully metabolized becomes Shakti. Every experience resisted becomes karma. I tell you, most of you do not digest your past and digest all your karma. Keep it undigested experience as karma because you feel bored. You feel you don't have anything to do if you don't have your past memory to be cherished again and again. Listen. Most of you do not want to digest your past experiences and dissolve them. You want to contain them as an undigested experience as karma, because you feel you will be terribly bored if you don't have anything to remember about your past. No. Only when you have that boredom, actually you have a lot of time, energy, but inside there is nothing to chew. From that boredom, all great creative things manifest. I tell you, do not use the device, phone, computer, laptop other than the spiritual satsang and your profession. Other than these two, do not use it for anything, because the time you feel bored is fundamental requirement for you to settle down and start generating great creative ideas for your life. The doom scrolling not only keeps you without boredom, but never allows you to be creative. All those Gen Z addicted to device 24/7 from the time you wake up until the moment you close your eyes and drop dead. Continuously being in the phone, reacting to every notification. Listen. It keeps you engaged with karmic identity of you. You are not letting the hell you built around you to melt down. Time is Kali, eating your experiences into liberation. Every experience fully metabolized becomes Shakti. Every experience resisted becomes karma. Karma is simply undigested experience. Experiences ferment in consciousness and becomes pattern. Pain and powerlessness, like how Rakta Bija multiplies with every drop of blood, same way every experience resisted multiplies in you and becomes karma. I revealed 5 important truths in the previous satsang. Listen. First truth: resistance interrupts the krama sequence. The flow of your cognitions and creates karma. Resistance interrupts the flow of karma sequence, the flow of your cognitions, and creates karma. Second truth: Time is Kali. Time is Kali's digestion, working for your liberation. The truth. The vibe, Avyakta, is pregnant with infinite potential, not dead emptiness. Getting comfortable with your boredom and not getting into the endless distraction makes you extraordinarily creative. Fourth truth, death of patterns is the beginning of new possibilities. Fifth truth, you are already running all 12 phases with every cognition. In the previous satsang, I introduced you to all the 12 Kalis and the 12 Kalis to you. Listen. I am repeating. When you are listening to the satsang, don't think only I am introducing Kali to you. I am introducing you to Kali, doing both. So, when you listen to the satsangs and practice, every truth I revealed will become simply your experience. Right now, I am sitting as Paramashiva, in whom all of you have manifested. So, sitting here as Paramashiva, I am revealing this truth, and as Paramashiva, I am sitting inside you and receiving these truths and making it as your experience. In the previous satsang, I introduced to you all about the 12 Kalis described in the Krama Shaivism, and I introduced you to all the 12 Kalis described in Krama Shaivism. I have already revealed about the first 8. Today, I will introduce the next 4 Kalis. Listen. 12 Kalis are the 12 movements of any one cognition. For example, when you see your a person, let's say your spouse, your boss, or anyone, the sensation travels to your mind. The act of seeing, the perception, all the past files being referenced, then the conclusion you make about the individual at that point in time, and based on that, the past response you give to that person. see, the conclusion you make about the individual at that point in time, and based on that, the response you give to that person. This entire arc is the 12 Kalis in action. When you allow the 12 Kalis to perform the full arc with awareness, without interrupting the flow, the whole experience leads to completion. It does not create karma. First is Srishti Kali, is the Kali of creation. It is the first flash of awareness meeting experience. The raw contact before interpretation. This is like you are seeing the person. The first, what happens? Second is Raktakali. She is the energizer. She charges the experience with vitality and emotional color. Here the experience becomes interesting and gains balance. In this stage, it is like you decide to entertain that thought process in your perception. Next is Stitinashakali. Third, she is the sustainer. She maintains experience in awareness for processing. This is where reabsorption and internalization happen. In this stage, you cognize about the individual you see. You absorb and internalize. You decide it's your spouse or boss, and then bring in all the conclusions about the individual. The fourth is Yamakali. Listen. Fourth is Yamakali. She is the measurer, the accurate assessment without ego and distortion. Clear seeing of experiences, true weight happens here. In this stage, when if you do not interrupt, Yamakali will make you see the individual as they are. The experience as a fresh new experience without interruption of the past. listen. Next is Samhara Kali. She is the dissolver. She begins withdrawal of experience back into awareness and dissolution of apparent solidity. In this stage, when you allow Kali to flow, the separate identity that a person is so and so, this is the experience I am having. The feeling of solidity in this will start dissolving. The sixth is Mrityu Kali, the death principle. Here the complete ending of experience as separate object happens, means the idea that the individual is someone separate from you dissolves. The experience that you are seeing dissolves into the seer. The seventh Kali is Rudra Kali. She is the fierce transformer. In this phase, ferocious conversion, broken down material into pure Shakti happens. In this phase, ferocious conversion of broken down material into pure Shakti happens. She devours subtle impressions. In this stage, the impressions, conclusions you carry about you as a person and anyone on the outside dissolves. You start being able to see the reality without filter. The eighth Kali is Martanda Kali. The eighth Kali is Martanda Kali. She gives the knowledge about each experience. Here the transformed experience becomes illuminating insight. Shakti becomes light, clarity, and expanded awareness. In this stage, you gain the actual knowledge, lesson, learning that life is presenting to you through that situation, without the influence or any other incompletion. That's most important. Now I will introduce the last four manifestations of Kali. Their manifestation happens in the Pramatra phase, where the knower is established. Paramarka Kali. Here, the recognition that awareness itself is Shakti. the Advaita based recognition begins. This is like the food you eat becoming part of your system, like a bread becoming blood. In this stage, you experience even the person outside of you as part of you. There is no other. Right now, all of you who are sitting and listening to me from all 14 lokas, listen. Don't think only you human beings are sitting and listening through the internet. No, from all 14 worlds, all those beings who are listening right now to this satsang, all of them are inside me. There is no other. Asta udita dvadasa bhanubaji yasyam kada barka shika shika iva prasanta tam nityudinasam yedi tam naumi anantam paramarka kali. It means I bow to the infinite Paramarka Kali, in whom the rays of 12 suns dissolve like a flame, disappearing into supreme stillness. Next is Kalagni Rudra Kali. Here, the temporal framework dissolves, means the observing and observed collapses into the observer. Literally, the digestion process getting metabolized. This is the stage where I say the seen, seeing and seer become one in experiential level. Kalakrama akrantadinesa chakra kodi krita anta agni kalaba ukraha kalagni rudraha layam yedi yasyam tam naumi kala anala rudrakali. I bow to Kalagni Rudrakali, in whom the fierce Rudra fire of the time itself dissolves after engulfing the solar wheel. The 11th manifestation of Mahakala Kali here, the subject-object framework collapses fully. You experience pure samadhi. Mahakala Kali is described as the one who reabsorbs the universal subject, Paramashiva, into full expansion. In this stage, you just relax into the space of Paramashiva. You manifest as pure Paramashiva, from that Samadhi Paramadvaita. Naktam Mahabhutalaye Samsani Tikkesari Chakraganena Saham Kalim Mahakalamalam Krasantim Vandehi Achintyam Anila Anala Abam. I adore the inconceivable Mahakala Kali, shining like wind and fire, who in the cremation ground devours even Mahakala himself amidst the hosts of sky-moving yoginis. Is all. Just as the 95% of the cosmos is invisible but decisive, 95% of your experience processing happens below conscious awareness. The 12 Kalis are the technology to make invisible visible. Beyond these two, Kali is Shakti, the pure potential that is moving the seen and unseen. In the space, this can be absorbed through supervoids. When I say the universe, immediately you may think of galaxies and stars, but the universe is majorly made up of empty space, huge voids, called as supervoids. You watch this video to understand this deeper. What if I told you that the most powerful force in the universe is nothing? Not almost nothing, not nearly nothing, absolute perfect nothing. And yet, modern physics has proven that this nothing is everything. Let me show you what I mean. Look at the galaxies and now zoom out. You see vast clusters of galaxies, brilliant, dancing with light. But between these clusters, enormous bubbles of emptiness, cosmic voids. These are called supervoids. These are not small empty patches. The Bhutis void alone spans over 300 million light years across. Inside this region, nothing. No stars, no galaxies. No matter we can detect, even light cannot enter. And here is what scientists have discovered. These voids are expanding. They are pushing galaxies to their borders like soap bubbles in a bath, hollow in the middle, while everything collects at the edges. The void grows, the emptiness swells. How is it possible for emptiness to swell? Now ask yourself, why do planets suddenly change their orbits? Why do meteors crash into worlds they should have missed? Why do our satellites, carefully launched into precise paths, inexplicably lose their way? Called empty space is not empty at all. It is seething with energy. Virtual particles are constantly blinking in and out of existence, appearing from nothing, vanishing back into nothing, in a ceaseless, eternal dance. Quantum field theory gives us the mathematics of this ground state energy. This is the 0 point energy, the energy that remains even when everything else has been removed. Even at absolute zero temperature, the lowest possible state, the field still vibrates. The void is not dead. The void is alive. Now, listen deeply. Thousands of years ago, our Hindu rishis revealed this in the very first Shanti mantra. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. This is describing a system of infinite energy density from which infinite creation can emerge and the source remains unchanged. This is quantum field theory, described in Sanskrit thousands of years before the mathematics existed to prove it. The ancient concept of avyakta, the unmanifest, is precisely the quantum vacuum. It is not nothing. It is the ground state of everything. It is the field from which all particles, all forces, all matter, all reality perpetually emerges. They didn't call it empty. They called it Purna, full, infinitely full, pregnant with every possibility that has ever existed or will ever exist. And here is the most extraordinary implication of all of this. If the void itself is pregnant with infinite potential, then the moments in your life that feel most empty, the silence, the uncertainty, the apparent nothingness between chapters, those are not voids of absence. Those are fields of emergence. What I'm teaching you is not nihilism. It is not pessimism, not even optimism. It is realism. Realism the universe has ever offered. Even emptiness is pregnant with possibility. The universe began from absolutely nothing, unmanifest, when even time and space did not exist. The Big Bang started from unmanifest, which modern science calls as point of singularity. This is a quantum vacuum fluctuation, literally, from nothing, everything. And that same creative power, that same infinite field is the ground of your own awareness right now, in this moment. You are not separate from the void. You are made of it. Every single thing you want to manifest in your life is manifested from this avyakta. This is Mahakali, who dances as her 12 Kali manifestations. ஆழ்ந்து கேளுங்கள். இது மொத்தத்தோட சாரத்தையும் தமிழ்ல சொல்றேன். அடிப்படையா நீங்க தெரிஞ்சுக்க வேண்டிய விஷயம் என்னன்னா, பரமசாந்தத்திலிருந்து மட்டும் முடிவுகளை எடுங்கள். பரமசாந்த நிலையிலிருந்து மட்டுமே வாழுங்கள். பரமசாந்த நிலையில் நிலைத்திருங்கள். நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. நம்முடைய பக்தர்கள் கூட, நம்முடைய கைலாசத்தோட நீண்ட நாள் பக்தர்கள், சீடர்கள் கூட, பல பேர் நீங்க எழுதுற அந்த கேள்விகள், கேட்கிற கேள்விகள், மெசேஜஸ், அதுல நான் தெளிவா பார்க்கிறேன். நீங்கெல்லாம் என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்க? சாமியை ரொம்ப தாக்குனாங்க, ரொம்ப கொடுமை பண்ணாங்க பல விதத்திலையும். அந்த டார்ச்சர் தாங்காம தான் கைலாசத்தை பிளான் பண்ணி மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டாரு, சேஃபா அமைச்சுக்கிட்டாரு. இந்த டார்ச்சருக்கு ரியாக்ஷனா தான் கைலாசத்தை பண்ணியிருக்காரு அப்படின்னு பக்தர்களே கூட நினைக்கிறீங்க. நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. என்ன தாக்குனப்போ ஒரு சாதாரணமா நான் ரியாக்ஷன் பண்ணியிருந்தேன்னா என்ன நடந்திருக்கணும்னா, எனக்கு இருந்த பணபலம், படைபலம், அரசியல் பலம், இது எல்லாத்தையும் வச்சு நான் அவங்கள திருப்பி தாக்கி இருக்கணும். அதுதான் நடந்திருக்கணும் இல்லையா? ஆனா நான் ரியாக்ஷன் பண்ணல. திருப்பி தாக்கி இருந்தாதான் அதை நீங்க ரியாக்ஷன் சொல்ல முடியும். நான் ரியாக்ஷன் பண்ணல. இந்த பெருந்தாக்குதல்கள் எல்லா டைரக்ஷன்லையும் சூழ்ந்த பொழுது நான் பண்ணது ஒன்னே ஒண்ணுதான். பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளே, நீங்க என்னத்தை மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்கன்னு இந்த சூழ்நிலை எடுத்துட்டு வந்திருக்கீங்க, அதை நீங்களே காட்டுங்க, மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் பண்ணுங்க. நான் அவர்கிட்டயே சரண்டர் பண்ணிட்டேன். அதனாலதான் பாத்தீங்கன்னா, யாராவது என்ன தொடர்ந்து அவதூறு பண்ணாங்கன்னா கூட அவங்களை எதிர்த்தும் தாக்க மாட்டேன், அது வேற விஷயம். ஜஸ்ட் என்னுடைய ப்ரொட்டஸ்ட ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்றதுக்கு, அவங்க சொல்றதெல்லாம் போய் அதெல்லாம் அந்த மாதிரிலாம் இல்லை, அவங்க சொல்றது தப்பு அப்படின்னு என்னுடைய ப்ரொட்டஸ்ட ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்றதுக்கு கூட 3 மாசம் எடுத்துப்பேன். அதை அப்படியே அந்த சுச்சுவேஷன் என்னவோ அதை அப்படியே சரண்டர் பண்ணி விடுவேன். உள்ள இருந்து அவரா பெருமானா இத பண்ணுன்னு சொல்லி மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் பண்ணாருன்னா அது நடக்கும். அவ்வளவுதான். நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. இந்த பெருந்தாக்குதல்கள் சூழ்ந்து நடந்த பொழுது பெருமான்கிட்ட சரண்டர் பண்ணிட்டு, அந்த பரமசாந்தத்துல, பரமசிவ ஸ்வரூபத்துல, பரமாத்வைதத்துல சரண்டர் பண்ணிட்டு, இதன் மூலமா என்ன மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க, பெருமானே அதை செய்து கொள்ளுங்கள்னு சரண்டர் பண்ண. அந்த பியூர் அனுக்கிரகம் ஸ்பேஸ், அந்த பியூர் பரமசாந்தத்துல இருக்கிற நான்கிற பிரபஞ்சத்தின் உயிர்ப்பு பரமசிவம், அதுல இருந்து இந்த கைலாசம்ங்கிற இந்த கான்செப்ட், பிரின்சிபிள், ரியாலிட்டி வெட்டிச்சு மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் ஆச்சு. அதனாலதான் அப்படியே இந்த கைலாசம் நிஜமாயிடுச்சு. என்னங்க, இல்லைன்னா ஒரு நாட்டை உருவாக்குறதுன விளையாட்டா? உலகம் முழுக்க நடக்கிற இந்த ஜியோ பாலிட்டிக்ஸ், நடக்கிற இந்த போர்கள், இந்த உள்நாட்டு கலவரங்கள், எத்தனை ரிபல் குரூப், இந்த விடுதலை இயக்கங்கள் உலகம் முழுக்க நடக்குது. எல்லாத்தையும் பாருங்கயா, கொஞ்சம் பார்த்து தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. ஒரு சில நாடுகள்ல 100 வருஷமா போராடிட்டு இருக்காங்க இந்த விடுதலை இயக்கங்களை நடத்துறவங்க. அவங்களாலேயே அவங்களுக்கு ஒன்றும் ஒரு நாட்டை உருவாக்கிக்க முடியல. நான் என்ன இந்த ஜியோ பாலிட்டிக்ஸ்லாம் படித்தவனா, இல்லை குளோபல் டிப்ளமசி தெரிஞ்சவனா, இல்லை ஒரு நாட்டை எப்படி உருவாக்கணும்னு இந்த சயின்ஸ் அப்படியே 10 வருஷம் படித்து PhD வாங்கிட்டு வந்தவனா? ஒன்றும் கிடையாது. வெத்து அண்ணாமலையார் கோயில் பண்டாரங்கய்யா. திருவண்ணாமலையில இருக்கிற PSS அட்டன் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க பக்தர்கள்லாம் தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. போய் ரோட்ல நின்று அந்த திருவண்ணாமலையில 60 வருஷமா வாழறவங்க யாரையாவது போய் கேட்டு பாருங்க. திருவண்ணாமலைக்குள்ள 60 வருஷமா வாழறவங்க யார வேணா நீங்க கேட்டு பாருங்க. கோயில்ல அந்த பிரசாதத்தை வாங்கி சாப்பிட்டு அண்ணாமலையே முறைச்சுக்கிட்டு, அண்ணாமலையே வெறிக்க பார்த்துட்டு உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்கிற கோயில் பண்டாரங்க. நான் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சதெல்லாம் ஒன்னே ஒண்ணுதான். பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளோடு சமாதியில் இருந்து அதிலேயே வாழறது, அதுல இருந்தே இயங்கிறது. அதாவது சுத்த அத்வா, இந்த சமாதி நிலையில பரமசிவ பரம்பொருள் என்னத்தை வெளிப்படுத்துறாரோ அந்த ஞானம், அந்த சத்தியங்கள், அந்த சக்தி, அதையெல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு எடுத்துட்டு வந்து கொடுப்பேன். நீங்க இந்த சுத்த அசுத்த அத்வால இருக்கிற நீங்க கொடுக்கிற பிரேயர்ஸ், நீங்க வைக்கிற பிரார்த்தனைங்க, வேண்டுதல்கள், இல்ல நீங்க பண்ற தொந்தரவு எல்லாத்தையும் எடுத்துட்டு போய் அவர்கிட்ட வைப்பேன். அவ்வளவுதான். நீங்க வேண்டுதல் வச்சாலும் சரி, பிரார்த்தனை பண்ணாலும் சரி, சேவை பண்ணாலும் சரி, தொந்தரவு பண்ணாலும் சரி, எல்லாத்தையும் எடுத்துட்டு போய் அவர்கிட்ட வச்சிருவேன். சுத்த அசுத்த அத்வால இருக்கிற நீங்க என்ன பண்ணாலும் அதை கொண்டு போய் அவர்கிட்ட வச்சிருவேன். சுத்த அத்வால இருக்கிற அவர் என்ன கொடுக்கிறாரோ அதை எடுத்துட்டு வந்து உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்துருவேன். அவ்வளவுதான். சாதாரண கோயில் பண்டாரங்கயா நானு. எப்படி இவ்வளவு பெரிய கைலாச நாடு மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் ஆச்சு? பரமசாந்த பரமாத்வைதத்துல அவர்கிட்ட எடுத்து போய் வச்சதும் அவரே வெளிப்பட்டார். கைலாசத்தை பூமியில் வெளிப்படுத்த வேண்டிய நேரம் வந்து விட்டது. என்னோ ரீசன், அது என்ன ரீசன்லாம் அவருக்கு தான் தெரியும். நேரம் ஏன் வந்தது, என்ன ரீசன்லாம் அவருக்கு தான் தெரியும். அவர் வெளிப்படுத்தணும்னு முடிவு பண்ணார், வெளிப்படுத்தினார், வெளிப்பட்டு விட்டது. அதனால நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க, இந்த கைலாச நாடு என் மீது நடத்தப்பட்ட தாக்குதலுக்கான ரியாக்ஷன், நான் செஞ்ச ரியாக்ஷன் கிடையாது. அதை கொண்டு போய் என்ன என் மேல தாக்குதல் நடந்ததோ அதை பரமசிவன்ட்ட ஒப்படைச்சு சரண்டர் பண்ணிட்டேன் நான். உள்ளிருந்து பெருமான் வெளிப்படுத்தியது இந்த கைலாச நாடு. அதனாலதான் சக்சஸ்ஃபுல்லா, வெற்றிகரமாக நிகழ்ந்திருக்கின்றது, வெற்றிகரமா மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் ஆயிருக்கு. இல்லைன்னா எந்த விதமான ப்ரிப்பரேஷனோ தகுதியோ இல்லாத ஒரு கோயில் பண்டாரம் நானா ரியாக்ஷன் பண்ணியிருந்தேன்னா அதிகபட்சமா என்னங்க பண்ணியிருப்பேன்? எனக்கு இருந்த படைபலம், பணபலம், ஜனபலம், இல்ல அரசியல் தொடர்புகள், உறவுகள் இதெல்லாம் வச்சுக்கிட்டு இது மூலமா என்னை தாக்கியவர்களை எதிர்த்தாக்குதல் செய்ய முயற்சி பண்ணியிருப்பேன். இல்ல அவங்களோட பீஸ்ஃபுல்லா செட்டில் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு ஒரு விதமான சரிப்பா அப்படின்னு ஒரு செட்டில்மெண்ட்டுக்கு வந்திருப்பேன். ஆனா எந்த பிளாக்மெயிலுக்கும் அடங்கல, எந்த செட்டில்மெண்ட்டுக்கும் போல, எந்த தாக்குதலுக்கும் அஞ்சல, எதுக்கும் கவலைப்படல. பரமசாந்த நிலையில் பரமசிவத்தோடு பரமாத்வைதத்துல ஒன்றி அத்தனையும் அவர்கிட்ட சரண்டர் பண்ணிட்டு நான் பாட்டுக்கு இருந்தேன். என்ன பண்ணணுமோ அவர் பண்ணார். அதனாலதான் இந்த கைலாச தேசம் நிகழ்ந்தது. நன்றாக புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். இப்ப நான் தொடர்ந்து இந்த கடந்த சத்சங்கங்கள் எல்லாத்து மூலையும் சொல்ற செய்தி சாரம் இதுதான். உங்களுடைய உயிரின் ஆழத்திற்குள் இருக்கின்ற பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளிடம் பரமசாந்தத்தோடு சரணடைந்து அவர் உங்க வாழ்க்கையை இயக்கிறதுக்கு அனுமதியுங்கள். எஜிடேட் பண்ணி ரியாக்ட் பண்ணாதீங்க. எஜிடேட் பண்ணி ரியாக்ட் பண்ணா தப்பு மட்டும்தான் பண்ணுவீங்க. சந்நியாசிகள் நல்லா தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க, மக்களுக்கு சேவை பண்றதுக்குத்தான் நாம இங்க இருக்கோம். யாராயிருந்தாலும் அவர்களை திருப்பி அனுப்பக்கூடாது, சேவை பண்ணணும். அது மட்டும் இல்லாம மனிதர்கள் மட்டுமல்ல, விலங்குகள், உயிரினங்களுக்கு கூட சேவை பண்றதுக்கு தான் நாம இங்க இருக்கோம். சகல ஜீவராசிகளுக்கும் சேவை பண்றதுக்கு தான் நம்ம இங்க இருக்கோம். Now I'll give you all the precise technology process to identify the stages of cognition happening in you every moment, every night when you are doing the recreation of the past. Do these 3 steps also, so you completely liberate and bring completion to each moment. This is not relaxation or stress management. This is the actual technology used by Krama Shaiva Sampradaya to attain Sahaja Samadhi. Listen. Sahaja Samadhi is the ultimate. First step, witness. When any experience arises, practice pure reception without judgment. First step, witness. When any experience arises, practice pure reception without judgment. Let it be exactly as it is, no smaller, no larger. Breathe in fully, drawing experience into awareness field. Don't try to interrupt or put your loaded past cognitions into it. Second step, offer. Consciously place experience into the Jataragni, the inner digestive fire. Offer it. Bring awareness to Manipuraka. Feel the samana fire, inner transformation heat. Cognize. This experience is not mine to keep. It is Kali's food. Breathe out fully, releasing ownership. Allow the processing to happen. This activates the next phase of Kali manifestations. The third step, receive as Shakti. Don't immediately fill space with the next experience. No. Rest in the gap. Feel energy that was locked in experience, now available as clarity, peace, presence. This completes the experience of seeing. Just bring your awareness and be a witness, pure witness to the whole happening. You will see the gap between experience and experiencer will collapse. A small story. A great alchemist searched his whole life for the for the philosopher's stone to transform base metal into gold. On his deathbed, he told his apprentice, I failed, I found nothing. The apprentice said gently, Master, look at your hands. Every substance you touched was transformed, not into gold, but into wisdom. The old man understood the philosopher's stone was not something to find, but something to become. A small story. A man went to a guru and said, Guruji, I have a terrible karma. I was a tax collector in my past life. The guru said, that is not karma, that is just a profession. The man said, but I feel so much guilt. The guru said, that is indigestion. Start simple with the practice, with the small steps. Don't load even this experience with your expectations and start resisting even this process. Just do these 3 steps daily. I am giving you the essence of what I revealed with the most important truth. You are already doing this. The 12 Kalis are not something to learn. They are natural, automatic, built-in digestive sequence of consciousness. Right now, consciousness is moving through all phases with every cognition. The only question is, are you conscious of it or asleep to it? What I mean by being asleep is you interrupt the process, resist, cling, create karma. A small story. Once a disciple asked a master, Master, how do you look so peaceful when everyone else is in such chaos? The master said, because I have learned to die before I die. The disciple said, that makes no sense. Master replied, exactly. Death does not make sense to those who have not died yet. Listen. Same way, all these powerful truths I am revealing today, you need to digest it, live it, then you will see how all the questions dissolve. You will be able to make the actual sense of it. When being conscious, you participate full awareness and radical trust that every experience is a gift. The same process creating karma becomes liberation. The same experiences becomes liberation. Nothing changes outside. Experiences are the same, but your relationship to experience transforms. You stop exhausting project of controlling the uncontrollable. In that surrender to consciousness, digestive process, you discover the ultimate experience of oneness, Sahaja Samadhi. Every time experience arises, tell Kali inside you, Ma Kali, this is your food. I will not resist. I will witness. I will offer it to you. I will receive only your Shakti. This is living samyama with time itself. Within days you will see past pains lose grip. Present confusions become clarity. Future fears dissolve into trust. And you will be able to recreate your whole past as you want. Allow your life to be Kali's feast. Let every experience be food for liberation, not fuel for bondage. Listen carefully. Now I am going to lead you all into a very powerful process. Using your breath, I am going to awaken all the 12 Kalis inside you. I will bring the 12 Kalis into your awareness. Listen, Kashmiri Saivism is designed such that all truths are directly accessible through the body and mind. The dynamic wheel of the 12 Kalis maps perfectly into single breath cycle and the birth and death of a single thought. So now, using your breath, I'll guide you all into a process to awaken the 12 Kalis in you. So listen. Close your eyes and sit straight. Bring the Atmalinga to your hands. Keep the Atmalinga in your palms and keep the hands near the Manipuraga, navel chakra, like this. Hold the Atmalinga and sit straight. Mahakali, wake up in you. Let Mahakali wake up in all. Kali, wake up. Devi, Mahakali, wake up in everyone. Kulakundalini, wake up. Kundalini, Uttishtat, Jakrat. Oh, oh, oh.
இல்லை. உற்று கண்ணுற்றால் கருத்தினால் தூர கருதினாலுமே வருத்தமுறாது வராத வேதாந்த அறுத்த விஞ்ஞானம் ஆர்க்கும் உண்டாமே. அறுத்த விஞ்ஞானம் ஆர்க்கும் உண்டாமே. யோசனை மூன்றாம் இத்தலவாசற்கு ஆசருதி கையாதியின்றியுமின் பாசமில் சாயுச்சியம் பயக்கும் ஈசனாம் என்றன் ஆணையினானே. ஈசனாம் என்றன் ஆணையினானே.
என்றுமே அறவோர் அன்பர்க்கு இருப்பிடம் இத்தலம்தான். ஒன்றுவார் பிறக்கின்னாவும் உண்மையர் பன்னோய் துண்ணி ஒன்று ராது ஒழியும் தீயோர் உரனொரு கணத்தின் தங்கி குன்று அருணை ஈசன் கோபவெந்தடல் விழாதே. குன்று அருணை ஈசன் கோபவெந்தடல் விழாதே. குன்று அருணை ஈசன் கோபவெந்தடல் விழாதே.
கருணார்ணவமாய் கருதக்கதினல்கும் அருணாச்சல சிவமீதா. அதுவே தலம் அருணாச்சலம் தலம் யாவிலும் அதிகம். அது பூமியின் இதயம் அறி அதுவே சிவன் இதய பதியாமொரு மருமத்தலம் பதியாமவன் அதிலே பதிவானொளி மலையாய் நிதம் அருணாச்சலம் எனவே. ஆதி அருணாச்சல பேரற்புதலின் கத்துருக்குள் ஆதிநாள் மார்கழியில் ஆதிரை அஜோதி எழும் ஈசனை மால் முன்னமரர் ஏத்தி வழிபட்ட நாள் மாசி சிவராத்திரி அம்மற்று. அங்கி உருவாயும் ஒளி மங்கு கிரியாக தங்களருளால் உலகம் தாங்குவதற்கன்றே. இங்குறைவன் சித்தனென என்றும் எனதுள்ளே பொங்கி ஒளிரும் புகைப்பல் போகமொடு என்றுள்ளே. எல்லா உலகும் அர்த்தமுறாது வராத வேதாந்த அறுத்த விஞ்ஞானம் ஆர்க்கும் உண்டாமே. அறுத்த விஞ்ஞானம் ஆர்க்கும் உண்டாமே. யோசனை மூன்றாம் இத்தலவாசற்கு ஆசருதி கையாதியின்றியுமின் பாசமில் சாயுச்சியம் பயக்கும் மே ஈசனம் என்றன் ஆணையினானே. ஈசனாம் என்றன் ஆணையினானே.
என்றுமே அறவோர் அன்பர்க்கு இருப்பிடம் இத்தலம்தான். ஒன்றுவார் பிறக்கின்னாவும் உண்மையர் பன்னோய் குன்னி ஒன்றுராது ஒழியும் தீயோர் உரனொரு கணத்திங்கங்கி குன்றுரு அருளை ஈசன் கோபவெந்தழல் விழாதே. குன்றுரு அருளை ஈசன் கோபவெந்தழல் விழாதே. குன்றுரு அருளை ஈசன் கோபவெந்தழல் விழாதே.
Secular tells beautifully, கேடும் ஆக்கமும் கெட்ட திருவினார் ஓடும் செம்போனும் ஒக்கவே நோக்குவார் கூடும் அன்பினில் கும்பிடலே அன்றி வீடும் வேண்டா விரலின் விளங்கினார். See, understand this verse. கேடும் ஆக்கமும் கெட்ட திருவினார். அதாவது வாழ்க்கையில கேடு அல்லது ஆக்கம் அப்படின்ற கருத்துக்களை விட்ட திருவினார். நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. வாழ்க்கையில இந்த நல்லது கெட்டதுன்னு தொடர்ந்து வாழ்க்கையை அறிஞ்சு 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 பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கீங்க இல்லையா? இப்ப நான் பரமசிவன் நான் நம்பினா எனக்கு உடனே வர்றது நல்லது வருமா கெட்டது வருமா? இதனால இந்த மாதிரி நல்லது வந்தா மட்டும்தான் செய்வேன், இல்லைன்னா செய்ய மாட்டேன்ற இந்த கேடும் ஆக்கமும் உட்கார்ந்து உங்களை அறிந்து 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 பார்த்து கொண்டிருக்கின்ற இந்த கேடும் ஆக்கமும் கெட்ட திருவினார். இத ரெண்டையும் விட்டீங்கன்னாலே அந்த மனம்தான் அந்த உணர்வுதான் பெரும் செல்வம். கேடும் ஆக்கமும் கெட்ட திருவினார் ஓடும் செம்பொனும் ஒக்கவே நோக்குவார் கூடும் அன்பினில் கும்பிடலே அன்றி வீடும் வேண்டா விரலின் விளங்கினார். பொங்குகின்ற அன்பினால் பெருமானை வணங்கி அவரோடு கரைதலை தவிர தனியா ஒரு மோக்ஷம்னு ஒரு கருத்தை வச்சுட்டு அந்த மோக்ஷத்தை கூட வேண்டாத, மோக்ஷங்கிற ஏதோ ஒரு கருத்தை வைத்துக் கொண்டு அதை துரத்துவதற்காக பக்தியை உபயோகப்படுத்துகின்ற அந்த நிலை அசுத்த அத்வா கூட இல்லாத, கூடும் அன்பினில் கும்பிடலே அன்றி வீடும் வேண்டா விரலின் விளங்கினார். நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்குங்க. எப்பொழுது பெருமானை இந்த அன்போடு அவரோடு கரைகிறீர்களோ, வாழ்க்கையோடு கரைகிறீர்களோ, பெருமான் தான் வாழ்க்கை, பெருமான் தான் பிரபஞ்சம், இது மாதிரி கரையிறதுன்னு கான்சியஸா முடிவெடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா கூட போதும். ஓடும் செம்போனும் ஒக்காவே நோக்கும் புத்தியும் கொடுப்பான், உற்று நோக்கிட ஓட்டையும் செம்பொன்னாக்கும் சக்தியும் கொடுப்பான். ஓடானாலும் செம்பொன்னானாலும் உன் பதத்திற்கே என்று சரணடைந்து வாழும் பக்தியும் கொடுப்பான். கேடும் ஆக்கமும் கெட்ட திருவினராய் மாறுங்கள். நீங்கள் பரமசிவன். இந்த ஆத்ம தெளிவோடு பரமசிவஞானத்தோடு இருக்கும் பொழுது கேடு வருமா ஆக்கம் வருமா என்று கவலைப்படாது. கேடோ ஆக்கமோ கவலை இல்லை என்கின்ற நிலை எடுத்து கேடும் ஆக்கமும் கெட்ட திருவினார் என்ற முடிவை எடுங்கள். ஓடும் செம்பொனும் ஒக்கவே நோக்கும் புத்தியும் கொடுப்பான். உற்று நோக்க ஓடும் செம்பொன்னாகும் ஞான ரசவாத சக்தியும் கொடுப்பான். ஓடாயினும் செம்பொன்னாயினும் உந்திருவடிக்கே என்று சரணடைந்து வாழும் பக்தியும் கொடுப்பான். இதை தாண்டி வேறொரு முக்தி இல்லை என்கின்ற தெளிவும் சேர்ந்த முக்தியும் கொடுப்பான். ஆழ்ந்து கேளுங்கள். பட்டினத்தார் திருக்காலத்தி மாலையில பாடுறாரு. வாளால் மகன் அறிந்து ஊட்டவல்லேன் அல்லன், சூளால் இளமை துறக்கவல்லேன் அல்லன், நாளாய் அவன் இடை பூசவல்லேன் அல்லன், ஆளாவது எப்படியோ திருக்காலத்தி அப்பனுக்கே. வாளாலே மகனை அறிந்து ஊட்டவல்லேன் அல்லன், சூளால் இளமை துறக்கவல்லேன் அல்லன், நாளாய் அவன் இடை பூசவல்லேன் அல்லன், ஆளாவது எப்படியோ திருக்காலத்தி அப்பனுக்கே. பட்டினத்தார் ரொம்ப அழகா பாடுறாரு. I'll translate and tell. Pattinatthar, a great saint who lived in Tamil Nadu, he sings, I am not capable of slicing my son with a sword to feed you like Siruttondar. There was a saint Siruttondar, he did this. He gave his son to Paramashiva. Pattinatthar sings further, I am not capable of renouncing my youth due to a sacred vow like Tirunilagandar. I am not capable of spending my days tirelessly serving you. How then will I ever become fit to be ruled by the Lord of Kailasa? It's like he's asking all this devotion from Paramashiva. The intensity in devotion of Nayanmars, I tell you, it is not the act you do, it is the state you radiate. It is the state you radiate. The space from which the offering comes from that matters. One devotee once told me, Swamiji, I am also lighting lamp every day like the Nayanmars, but still no enlightenment. I asked him, are you lighting the lamp for Shiva, or are you lighting it so that neighbors see you lighting the lamp? you get recognition as a great devotee. He said, Swamiji, little of both. That little of both is what is Ashuddha Adva, Anshuddha Adva. Listen, if it is only for recognition, then it is Ashuddha Adva. Little of both means Shuddha Adva plus Ashuddha Adva. Both will not work. Only Shuddha Adva, lighting for Paramashiva, as Paramashiva, by Paramashiva, to Paramashiva. Then you will see in Jyoti, the Jyotirlinga. In a temple town, there were two sweepers. Both swept the same corridors, same steps, same dust. One always complained, why am I doing this low job? When will Shiva give me promotion? The other swept silently, chanting Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, feeling every speck of dust is the feet dust of Paramashiva. Years passed. One day a great rishi came and pointed to the second sweeper, saying, this one has already reached Kailasa. Only his body is here to finish its prarabdha. The first sweeper asked, but we did the same work. Rishi said, yes, you did the same action, but not from the same Adva. Not from the same Adva. The second guy swept from Shuddha Adva. So for the first guy, he swept from Ashuddha Adva. For the first guy, he was sweeping from Ashuddha Adva. The second guy was sweeping from Shuddha Adva. The guy who was sweeping from Shuddha Adva, for him every stroke was worship. But the first guy swept from Ashuddha Adva, every stroke was complaint. It's the same outer act, but different inner Adva, which manifested as completely different reality. Watch this video to understand what being established in Shuddha Adva means.
In Shuddha Adva, even a simple act becomes worship. Worship becomes recognition, and recognition becomes Shivatva, the very being of Shiva. This is the great secret. It is not the complexity of the action that matters, but the consciousness from which it arises. A flower, offered from the pure space of the heart, becomes a cosmos. A lamp, lit in total devotion, reveals the complete Jyotirlinga. The Nayanmars of ancient Tamil land knew this. They lit lamps, offered incense, and strung garlands, acts many perform daily. Yet through these ordinary acts they attained Kailasa. The difference was not in the action but in the Adva. In Shuddha Adva, the boundary between the worshipper and the worship dissolves. The one who lights the lamp itself, and the light that emerges, all become expressions of the One. This is not a philosophy to be studied. It is a reality to be lived, here and now, in the smallest gesture of your day.
Listen. listen. The life of Kannappa Nayanar is the perfect example of a soul ferociously breaking through the lower material realms and completely operating from the pure spiritual realm of Shuddha Adva. In Kannappa's whole life, you can clearly see how he transcends these three layers. Born as Tinnan, a tribal hunter, his entire existence was rooted in Ashuddha Adva. His life revolved around physical elements, survival, killing animals and consuming meat. By conventional religious standards, he was ritually impure, but deeply entangled. Such deeply entangled in the Ashuddha Adva. Not only he was ritually impure, he was deeply entangled in the Ashuddha Adva, in the heavy material world. But the moment Tinnan laid the eyes on the Kalahastishwara Shivalinga, top of Kalahasti hills, that feeling connection which happened, that deep feeling connection and the seeking that happened, this was his transition to Shuddha Ashuddha Adva. Then, in the Shuddha Ashuddha Adva, he started progressing, traveling. Shuddha Ashuddha Adva is the realm where a soul begins to gain spiritual knowledge. Like all of you who are initiated are traveling in the Shuddha Ashuddha Adva. Vidya, but is still limited by a physical body and human understanding. Tinnan wanted to express absolute love, but he only knew the ways of the hunter. He brought Shiva water in his mouth to do the Abhishekam to the Linga, swept away the old leaves with his hair, jata, and offered tasted wild meat to ensure it was delicious, while a traditional, conventional priest saw these acts as a desecration, as sacrilegious. Tinnan's intent was rapidly shifting away from ego towards divine absorption. The climax of his life represents the absolute shattering of material consciousness, Shuddha Ashuddha Adva, when the Shivalinga began to bleed from one eye without a single thought for his own physical body, pain, or future survival, Tinnan used an arrow to pluck out his own eye and stuck it onto the bleeding Shivalinga. When the other eye of the linga began to bleed, he placed his foot on it to mark the spot and prepared to pluck out the remaining eye, the second eye. Pluck out his remaining eye At this precise moment, Tinnan ceased to exist as a physical entity bound by flesh, bone, and karma. He was acting purely from Shiva Tattva and Shakti Tattva, the realm where there is no separation between lover and beloved. Paramashiva appeared, stopped his hand, restored his eyes, and called him Kannappa, who gave his eyes. By completely disregarding the material vehicle, the body, Kannappa bypassed millions of lifetimes of gradual spiritual evolution, breaking straight into the timeless, unadulterated cosmic light of Shuddha Adva. Because the Nayanmars were established in Shuddha Adva, they transcended ego and individuality. Even the simplest acts made them experience Paramashiva directly. If you tell modern devotees, give your eyes to Shiva, they will first ask, Swamiji, is there an online option? Can I at least keep my glasses? Understand, Kannappa did not even ask for tax exemption for the donation. That is Shuddha Adva. Now I bring all the angles together. This truth must hit you from every direction and become unshakable. From the angle of ultimate absolute, the undivided Paramashiva is completely present in every moment without any diminishment. From the scientific angle, the holographic, nested, fractal, isotropic universe reveals that every point contains the whole. From the devotional angle, even your one lamp, one flower, one chant can reveal Paramashiva in his totality to you. From the Tantraloka angle, the whole form appears everywhere in your body, in a flower, in a linga, in a drop of water. From the Diksha angle, the Guru directly transmits the state to you. From the practical angle, you do not need any big process or extreme penance. This very moment is sufficient. Every moment of your life is compressed cosmos. Every breath is a Paramashiva capsule. Every experience is a doorway to totality. You only need to be established in Shuddha Adva to see it. A small story. A very old rishi named Sandilya was sitting in his ashram when his youngest student came to him on the last day of his 12 years of study. The student was about to leave and asked, Maharshi, give me one final teaching, one sentence I can carry for the rest of my life. The rishi was quiet for a long time. The student waited patiently. Finally, the rishi opened his eyes and said, just one word, here. The student said, Maharishi, I don't understand. Just hear. The Rishi said, everything I taught you for 12 years, every Veda, every Upanishad, every Tantra, every science, every story, every practice, every sadhana was pointing to this one word, here. Paramashiva is here. Not there, not then, not after, here. When you remember this one word in every moment of your life, you have understood everything. Stop getting clogged into memory net. Memory is the stabilizer, not consciousness. Memory is the bondage, not your existence. Remember this one word in every moment of your life. You have understood everything. When you forget this one word, you have forgotten everything. Go now, carry here with you always. That's the essence of Rishi Sandilya's teaching. The student bowed and left. As he walked away, he realized that in the word here, the Rishi had given him the complete Shad Adva, the complete Shuddha Adva, the complete Diksha, and the complete Paramashivatva in one syllable. This is what I give you today. Paramashiva is here. You are here. This moment is here. That is the complete teaching. That is the complete technology. That is the complete liberation. Now I give you the essence of the whole message I reveal to you. Listen carefully. Let this enter your cells. The universe being holographic means that Paramashiva in his complete form is available here and now. Not as a concept, not as a future possibility, as the living reality of this moment. Shad Adva is not an ancient cosmology stored in old manuscripts. It's the active operating system of the cosmos, running in your very nerves, in your very heartbeat, in your very breath right now. Shuddha Adva is the pure way of experiencing reality that turns every act into revelation of Paramashiva as he is. Not as you imagine him to be, as he actually is. The Nayanmars have shown you that this is accessible through any simple moment of sincere, transparent consciousness. A lamp, a flower, complete surrender. That is enough. Kannappa Nayanar showed you that one moment of total recognition bypasses millions of lifetimes of gradual evolution. Diksha shows you that the Guru's Shaktipada is available to install this Shuddha Adva bandwidth permanently, systematically irreversibly. Tantraloka shows you that the whole form is already everywhere in your body, in the linga, in the water, in this very breath. Right now, here. Paramashiva is available to you in his fullest. Just connect with. Just connect with him. Experience him in his totality. From this moment, let this be your living declaration. I will experience Paramashiva in every breath, in every act, in every heartbeat, here and now. With this ultimate truth, I bless you all. Live in the eternal, unbroken experience of the cosmos, revealing itself as his complete presence. Let every moment become a living hologram of Paramashiva. Blessings to every one of you. Blessing. Fundamental, foundational, first principle of Sanatana Hindu Dharma is Guru-disciple relationship. Everything starts there, everything ends there, but this itself does not end. Guru Purnima day is such an auspicious day. Whatever incompletion, impossibility, no patterns you carry, drop all that today. Offer all that to me, I'll burn them away. And take up the possibility as a lifestyle. Become part of the Sangha. Live Advaita.
When I arrived here, I was in a very, very dark space, very pessimistic, but now there's this love inside of me, there's this joy inside of me, and the belief systems are changing, so all of a sudden, opportunities are everywhere.
I've been learning the yoga from other sources previously, but the Swamiji's yoga is the only place from authentic source. It's really, really different. Also enjoying the pure vegetarian, organic, sattvic foods.
This special yoga makes my body more flexible, and Swamiji is teaching me what is intensity, what is integrity, and what is discipline.
Before coming, I twisted my left wrist during basketball game, and I barely can use my left hand. After few training, my hand can sustain my body weight, and now everything looks normal for my left hand.
Starting early in the morning with some yoga to move the body, then puja to move the spirit, then these talks that really dive into my subconscious mind to really get into these root patterns of my life and to really release that emotional charge once and for all from my being in day 28, I am complete.
I think the biggest breakthroughs for me were like completion with my social circle, like my parents and relationships. So I really felt deep healing experiences. Also, I kind of manifested different powers. For example, I could do remote vision. Another thing that I manifested was body scanning. I would say the last thing that really touched me was how everything is so kind of personal. The whole experience, like people really attend to you, they care about you. You're not just a number in a program, but you're treated like a real being. So I really appreciate that.
Everybody has a wonderful breakthroughs and experiences.
Life-changing process once you have joined.
I would recommend this to anyone who wants to make a big shift in his life, a big change. Not even just like growth, but for personal transformation and breakthroughs, because this program just brings you to the next level.
If anybody is just tired of being tired and wants to do something new in his life, I encourage you to come and try PSS. Make it happen for your life. You're not gonna regret it. You're gonna love it, and you're gonna do it for yourself.
The primary, fundamental, foundational, first principle of Sanatana Hindu Dharma is Guru-disciple relationship. Everything starts there, everything ends there, but this itself does not end.
Guru Purnima Day.
Please take a moment, go ahead and pause. Yes, open, take a moment and got a chance to post your live feedback. Yes, for all of you have the time to go ahead and post your feedback. Now we'll be entering into the power manifestation.
So, today for all the participants, we are going to be manifesting the power of consciousness over matter. So, I request all of you please get started. All of you are going to be exact, specific, all of you are going to be relating with your Atman. So, all of you are going to be manifesting the power with your Atman. So, now I request all the participants please get started. So all of you are going to be manifesting with a way of feeding your Alpalingas as well. So now along with your Alpalinga, please get some Pulinga, some kind of liquid or something to feed Ganesha, some milk, something which you're going to be feeding the Alpalinga, feeding stomach. So let's get started. So requesting all of you now, please get ready for the power manifestation. The Shastra Pramana of this power is taken from the Vigyar Tantra. as Paramashivam says, Vachit Vastuni Vinyasya Shanai Drishtim Nivartaye Prajnanam Chitta Sahitam Devi Shunyalayo Bhavet. Slowly withdraw the sight from the object as well as the eliminate the knowledge of that object along with the thought impressions of it. Then, O Devi, one abides in Shuda, the state where there is nothing other than this exists, which is a state of all inclusiveness or infinity. Sorry for that. So now we'll be entering into the after pramana. The after pramana is actually taken from the very own life of sage Nithyananda and Nambi. How very beautifully, how just one day his father was sick and he requested his father requested him um, to go offer an Awaken to Mahaganapati, right? And as a small child, he went. Sorry for that. So, Nithyananda went as a kid and he did the Naivedyam. And he wanted the Mahaganapati, but Mahaganapati did not do. He tried years different ways to threaten him, blackmail him, different things. But at the end, only when he completely surrendered to Mahaganapati appeared and ate himself from his own hands. And of course, Nithyananda saw this as an experience. And then once he goes back home, the father asks, where's the Navy, where's the prasadam? The child says that Mahaganapati himself came and ate. The father is like, I'm not ready to believe him. And says that, are you telling the truth or not? Then the father asked, come, take me to temple immediately, let's see whether actually Mahaganapati ate or not. And the child took his father went to the temple, and the father, to his surprise, saw the food in Ganesha's mouth. So very beautifully, in the life of Sage Dr. how he manifested this power of feeding in Ganesha just through surrender alone. And now we're going to see the Awaken Pramana. Swamiji's own life, how Swamiji manifested this power.
In my life, third birthday, when my father and grandfather both of them were carrying me to the temple, my father also came. And my grandfather carries me to the temple. I show the shops outside the temple where it says small nations. I show my hand and ask the nation. My father also said, the moment I asked, I usually started eating the nation. It's mine.
You must brush every day. Don't worry, I'll be careful.
It's more a stone for me. It's a life for me. This Ganesha was part of me. The is 365 days a year. 300 days and some festival daily goes out. Some lecture goes. The story, just the whole story became part of my inner space, part of my awareness, something in my awareness started. Anyhow, something happened in my inner space because of the story. Still remember the speaker's name, Sailor was a speaker, and after the story, I ran to the house, decided I will make my Ganesha means that the whole attitude is that energy is from Minash, being the space of ordinary Samadhi. Who is the attitude from Minash? They ran to the house to feed the Ganesha. Listen, anyhow, because I was looking the words just fill my inner space, I decided I'll make my Ganesha eat.
Today, you are going to eat.
The words just fill my inner space, I
decided I'll make my Ganesha eat. I felt if he not eating, he must have been very hungry. All these days, if he really eat, then you learn from the parents, you don't eat, you die, and you don't eat, ghosts will come and take you away. If you don't eat, crow will put its drop on your head. It's all I learned. From young age, the parents have said, and of course, if you don't eat, you will die. So I thought, my Ganesha, then maybe ghost is possessing me, and he's sick, that is so he doesn't want on his own. I have to leave. So as a man, told Ganesha, don't worry, from today, I give you food. You should eat, you should properly eat. Because it's more like a fact for me. I started talking, you should properly eat and you should be healthy. And I also thought it's a child Ganesha. Yes, we need that become like Ganesha in the temple, the big Ganesha. Because you are not eating only, you are not growing. That was an argument. In the temple, Ganesha was 5 feet, 6 feet. And it's Ananda. So I said, you should become like that Ganesha. When you eat properly, you become like that. Yes, can be. People will get only if you eat, you will become big like us. I also got this Ganesha eats only then you can be like the big Ganesha. But I don't need to worry, you eat, but you can be, I will let it be like that for you. So, anyhow, he was not listening. He was not reading, and he heard, he did not respond. So again and again, next 2 days, I was sitting and convincing him why he should eat. There was a time that matter is melting to the consciousness. Means the world is moving the world. Again and again, and I was thinking, for a few days, it was going on. One day I decided to take a next jump towards after this. When I decided, I have to make it eat. First thing I planned this, and that was the loudest thing. You don't eat and you do it well. My house, center of the house, big well was there. Village and well. I decided to do the same thing for Ganesha. I told the Ganesha, now if you don't eat, I'll put it in the well. This type of well. I did not have the heart to throw it completely in the well. So I just wanted that Ganesha picked up the bucket, with which I touched the water, and I put the Ganesha into the bucket and lowered the rope. Just in 10 feet the water was there. So when the bucket touched the water, then I was shouting, hey, eat now. At least in your mind now and eat. I lift you out. Otherwise I lift you in the well. Suddenly I realized I have not put the food in the bucket. If he changes the mind now, how will he eat? Because I have seen my uncles will carry a kid and show. I'll throw him out. Then they will cry, no, I will water him out. Maybe now Ganesha will change his mind and how will he eat and put the food also and lower it. He will not eat. Then I have to tell, I think he doesn't like my mother. And I dropped the plant that day, feeding him out and left it to my small temple I had. When the temple needed, not the food from the temple, I said, see, this is your diet. Or you eat this milk. I was eating this milk. I was unable to eat. The temple is baby, people, and never thought they eat. So the people eat that. Listen, I brought from the temple, told them, see now, I brought from the temple. Your diet, eat, but you was not ready to eat. You the temple food, you the temple food, you was not ready to eat. So I went on trying again with the food, temple food, in the bucket, and with the lady and lawyer. When you start eating content, you will always be content because you will go to the next level of authenticity. When I decided to make you eat, my efforts back in authenticity, but only from there you will move on. But I was trying to anyhow. I did not have the heart to keep it the well, so I brought him out and kept it. Suddenly, I can say, even if the authenticity, you take the responsibility and enriching, I tell you, task force will appear as a give a shift towards authenticity. The task force taking a take that same, Nithyananda sacrifice himself to make Ganesha eat. But in my days, I am torturing Ganesha. This is enough that is me. I have taken the responsibility. I realize I am the source. I am responsible. I should sacrifice. I should take the responsibility. I should take it. When I decided I am responsible, I decided till Ganesha eats, I will not. This is a conscious decision I made. I respect myself. That shows from faith of authenticity. I don't want to say faith of authenticity. Meenakshi speaks. I decided I will not eat till Ganesha eats. I get the food from the house, put it for Ganesha. Next meal I eat because this meal is good. I will put this
Again, put the beautiful condition, we sleep. One day over, third day, evening. Our problem after this, sitting with after this, sitting, waiting for condition, being the sleep, did not eat for 2.5 days, third day, evening, power, moves the world. The world listens to you, third day, evening, and you see, there is a clear, the mind has a race to the level of Bhava's mind, the form is being formed, the sad zone, that's what we call Bhava's mind. And he has faced some pushing the Bhava's mind space, seeing the next activity, and when space comes settled, and you open your eyes, then you have the Bhava, the clear, and have the discuss state of Bhava integrity, and decided to be Ganesha is about authenticity, the responsibility of making after the experience of God and this shared world and started happening. Ganesha is the persona of the love, use, and accept
Yes, that was a very powerful, very sweet, Ankapravana, all of us just saw about Swamiji. How Swami felt his little Ganesha. So now, same way, now all of you are going to be manifesting this power. So let's get started. So because all the viewers, all the participants, please have your Arpaningas. And you're going to be anything you're going to be feeling, sir, your Arpaninga. Anything you want to feel Swamiji. Either milk, water, anything. So now, I request all of you to please take it in a spoon. Keep it next to your Arpaninga. And actually, just like our Swamiji said, let me take a responsibility for it. Only when you sit, surrender yourself completely. Ganesha did not eat when Swamiji requested him, when Swamiji blackmailed him, forced him, threatened him. No. It is only through surrender Ganesha manifests. So now, let's all get started. Please hold the prasad, please hold the naivedya. Please keep the offering next to your Atmalinga. Remember Swamiji in it, right? All the Paramashivam participants, all of you can actually offer the water. You know, all of you can spoon, which all of you have in your puja, right? You can use that to feed your Atmalingas as well. So now, remember, let's all remember Swamiji with your right. Just drop the powerful cognition with your Atmalanta. And now, let's all start chanting the Mahabharata intensely. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes. And now I request all the participants to see. what is it that we got it? Definitely for sure, Swamiji would have drunk whatever whatever he kept to feed Swamiji, the Arpanika. So requesting all the participants out to see how did Swamiji manifest for you. So requesting all of you, please go ahead, start verifying. And request you to please post in that comment section also, what is it that you experienced during the power manifestation sessions?
And afternoon we have the Guru Puja celebrations on the 29th of July, and following that we have the Paramashivam program starting on the 1st of August till the 1st of September. You can register for the Paramashivam program by visiting e-citizen.info/PSS. And as we had announced earlier today, the Swamiji will be announcing about a very special refugee program. Awaken a refugee for all program will be announced on the auspicious day of Guru Purnima by the Supreme Court of Hinduism. So do watch out for the announcements and do stay tuned as we all are preparing ourselves in a very grand way to celebrate the Kailasa Guru Purnima celebrations. So we make each and every one of you come and participate, and I hope most of you got a chance to start your Mukti Vrata. From today, 21 days, this is the Mukti Vrata. You all participate and you follow as we prepare ourselves for the Guru Purnima on the 29th of July. So with that, let's get ready, and we'll be concluding today's segment by offering our deepest gratitude to Bhagavan by chanting the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tatsat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Paduka Pranamastu. Om Nithyananda. Thank you, Nithyananda.
श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षि सुंदरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशिव पुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमण्य तुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्ग वर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महार्हध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनां अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।